that good? Okay. All right, well, welcome. All right, come on, we can do better than this. Who is excited to see some kids make some music live and in person? I, for one, am so excited for this. And I tell you what, these kids and the kids behind me that are going to be performing tonight, they are so happy to see all of you here. It has been over a year and a half since we have been able to perform in front of a live audience, and I'm so happy to share what these kids have done throughout this whole year. It's been a weird, wacky, funky, strange year. But regardless of any of the obstacles that have been thrown in these kids' way, they have overcome everything, and they sound amazing tonight. You're going to love the show. I'm really looking forward to presenting it. We're going to start off with the jazz ensemble. You'll recognize probably the second tune that we're doing. We're going to open up with a piece called Red Clay by the great Freddie Hubbard. So throughout this evening, Louis Armstrong is probably one of the most recognizable names in jazz. I think that just about everybody on the planet has heard his recording of "It's a Wonderful, What a Wonderful World." Absolutely phenomenal musician, and to read about his life story, where he came from and how he brought himself up through music and having that be the idiom
speaks a lot about him, his character, and who he was. He was highly, highly influential. He was a leader by example within the jazz community. He began improvising and creating new styles way before other musicians were doing this. He was a huge innovator. We have the highest jazz award that we can award to somebody is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. And this year, this student has just amazed me in so many ways. All right, and walking up right now, we have the soloist there, Miss Samantha George. Let's give it up one more time for her. We're going to be talking to Finley later, but Finley White was the tenor saxophone player who was playing in that last piece, had a killer solo. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and get set up with our Symphonic Band. Just give us a couple seconds. We ran into technical issues beforehand, was not able to get the the Google Meet happening. I hope that you are tuning in right now. Pull out your horns, enjoy this moment together, play with us, and give that concert at home to all my virtual students. So tonight, we got two numbers for you. This is a symphonic band. This band has been broken up into two cohorts. Cohort A, go ahead and stand up real quick. Cohort A. All right. So these are the kids that we're rehearsing in person during the A week. Go ahead and have a seat. Cohort B, go ahead and stand up. And during B week. As you notice, there's a lot of people who did not stand up. They were neither A or B. So you guys sit down, and all my 100% virtual students go ahead and stand up. So this is, we have not been rehearsing together. As you can see, we have 3 ensembles. See? And just this afternoon, we brought all 3 of those ensembles together for a rehearsal to put stuff together, although we've been rehearsing in this strange setting throughout all this time. It's been something new for all of us. It's been a really weird exploration, but I'm glad that we had the technology. I was talking with friends, and I cannot imagine what this would have been like had this happened 20 years ago, you know? So I'm very grateful for where we are, but I'm even more grateful that we get to do this right here, right now. We're going to open up with kind of a patriotic medley. This is Let Freedom Ring. So throughout the night, you're going to be recognizing a lot of high accomplishments, like vertebrae working together to create that support system that drives the body forward. And that's kind of what I think about with the unsung hero. These students just are always faithful, always there, always ready to go, and I'm just so appreciative of what they did. For the Symphonic Band, there are a few individuals. Some of them have been my virtual warriors, and some of them have been my in-person warriors, and some of them have actually started becoming vocalists and really been some phenomenal in-person warriors. But with the Unsung Heroes Award, I'd like to recognize, and if you would just stand when I call your name, Sean Adams. Reverse alphabetical order now. Don Wheelis. Lucas Young. Parker Kirk. Jalen Robertson. Isabel Lynn. Grace Bell. Jackson Penn. Brandon Lewis. Stuart Doyle. And Meredith Henry. Let's give them all another round of applause. Now, the next student that I'm about to recognize is probably wondering why she did not get the Unsung Hero Award. She gave a killer solo in the jazz ensemble earlier on tenor saxophone. And this year, I've kind of started a new award to recognize what I'm calling the Rising Star Award. The young lady, Finley White, go ahead and stand up, Finley, is she is a freshman, and she has just been an absolute joy to work with. As you can see, as a freshman, she stepped up, took an amazing solo, and just did some really great work. And I just wanted to take a minute and just brag about her, because when she took her all-district audition, she got a perfect score on her all-district audition. So, the Finley White Rising Star Award. Really cool to see you guys do what you guys do. All right. You want to go ahead and tell the, yep, when our song will be done.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have everybody? We do. All right, go ahead and blow a few notes on your own, and then once Colin comes up to the podium, go ahead and be ready for the F chorale.
Great start. No, yeah, that'd be great. Just a sec. Okay, F corral.
Let's give it up for Mr. Colin O'Haggerty. So over the past couple weeks, the kids have been nominating and then voting for some superlatives, and we're going to take a moment just to do two of them. We're going to start with the most improved, and these are when we start looking at kids superlatives, it really means a lot coming from your peers to have somebody recognize the growth that you've had, and I've always been amazed. I've always been amazed with how students pick those that they think have shown a great deal of improvement. We only give one to those that receive the most, but I did want to recognize some people very quickly. In alphabetical order, Comey Condon was recognized by his peers. Yeah. Austin Dillard. Rowan McCallum, who you saw in the Symphonic Band, and Nick Pell, also. Good. So, quite overwhelmingly, the students chose one of those to be the person that they thought had a tremendous amount of growth, and I would concur with all of those people. They've just shown a lot of growth this year. But they wanted to recognize their peer, Austin Dillard. Spirit. That term is something that we should not take lightly, especially having come off a year of COVID-19 and closures and all that other stuff. I think it was our spirit and our drive that kept us moving forward through all of this. The students selected several people. For most spirited from the Symphonic Band, they selected Sean Adams. They also nominated Austin Dillard. I think I may have jumped ahead. Yeah. And we may have to go track this person down. Kaylee Faison was also nominated. Colin O'Haggerty, who you saw conducting just a few minutes ago. And from our percussion ensemble, Chris Wilson. Is he back there? No? All right, we'll have to wait to give Chris his award. They selected him as the most spirited. And once you see Chris and meet Chris, if you have not, you will see he is truly spirited and has been a great, we'll talk a little bit more to Chris a little bit later, but we'll recognize that. Let's give it a round for Chris. All right. So I would like to recognize some of our unsung heroes in this ensemble. And again, have that image of the backbone of the ensemble, lots of vertebrae working together, creating strength together. Some of our unsung heroes in this ensemble, Macklin Cahill. Go ahead and stand up, and don't let me leave without giving you guys your certificates tonight. But Macklin Cahill, Austin Dillard, Zach Dodson, Kaylee Faison, Lucas Hale, Calvin Jones, Nico Markle, Holly Mitchell, Nick Bell, Katie Perkins, Esme Scarlett. Let's give it a round for our unsung heroes.
Thank you, guys. Don't let me leave it. Don't leave it.
All right. Another superlative that the students vote on is the most dedicated, and these students definitely stand out. The students nominated for this: Laura Garcia, Nike Hales, Colin O'Haggerty, and Finley White. From that group of nominations, the students nominated Colin O'Haggerty. Give it up one more time for Laura Garcia. We have another superlative, so since Laura is already up, I'm going to keep her up here. The students also voted on their MVP, and amongst the nominations, they included Laura Garcia, Samantha George, Allie Mitchell, Katie Perkins, and Chris Wilson. And this week they selected Ms. Laura Garcia to be as their MVP. All right, we have one more award that we're going to give out during the wind ensemble portion of the concert, and that is the Sager Award. Nicole Sager was a band member several years ago. She was very dedicated to the program, a great young musician, passionate about band and passionate about working together and being there for everybody. She tragically lost her life, and after her passing, there was established the Nicole Sager Award. In the spirit of those characteristics of being that strong support, having that passion for band and having that passion for others, the students are recognized as exhibiting those characteristics. And this year, for the Nicole A. Sager Award, I present that to Ms. Maggie Hales.
All right, while we are in a transition, I want all the seniors in this ensemble to stay out here. Juniors and sophomores in this ensemble, go ahead and you guys can take a seat. Let's give it up one more time for the wind ensemble. And if somebody will go ahead and grab the percussion ensemble, because I'd like to recognize the seniors in there as well. So you guys just hang out here, seniors, all right? All right, seniors, go ahead and come up to the front here. Come up here. And let's get my Chris and Emmett and Griffin come out here. All right.
Thank you. I wanted to take a minute to recognize our seniors. Typically, in a typical year, they would have had a portrait and they would have had a plaque that exhibited that portrait.
we have lost so much, and we do not have a group picture of this senior class. All right, so I do not have a plaque for you with a picture in it, but I want to get one to you. So before you leave tonight, I want us to take a picture of this OHS senior band, and we're going to put together a plaque like we've given out every other year, and I'm going to drive it to your house and get it to you. But I just wanted to recognize our seniors. In the wind ensemble, we have Miss Ashley McDonald, who I hope is joining us virtually, Miss Erin Meek on flute, Miss Miranda Harris on flute, Viviana Strong on alto sax, who is with us virtually, Colin Stafford on trumpet, who is with us virtually, Mr. Greg Meek on trombone. Also on trombone, Lucas Hales. Wayne Strickland on trombone. I saw Miss Murphy here earlier, and we got to have a talk about recruiting some trombones because we're losing 3 of them right here. Lucas, Owen Gramico, who is in our jazz ensemble. Is he still here? Owen, are you still here? Somebody peek in there and get Owen. Let's see, I got Miranda, right? So in the percussion ensemble, Chris Wilson. Helping us out with the wind ensemble, but also in the percussion ensemble that you see, Mr. Emmett Brzezinski. And Griffin Matheny. And hopefully we'll get Owen up here, but let's give our class of 2021 a huge round of applause. They've been such tremendous leaders. So I do want to get that picture. I know it's typically done with marching band, but we lost out on that. But I still want to. I think it'd be kind of cool if we took a picture with all of our instruments all here tonight on a final concert together. And I want to put together that little plan for you guys. All right. I really love you guys. I really appreciate all that you guys have done this year. You guys have been really tremendous, fantastic leaders. Every single one of you. Not everyone may have gotten a sheet of paper, but I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done this year. All right. I really love you guys, and I've really been blessed. And I hope that it's been okay. I hope I haven't been too bad. All right. Let's give it up one more time. You want to grab the percussion ensemble, get them set up? Yeah, no. So as our percussion ensemble is coming out, we do have a few unsung heroes that we would like to present with this group. Miss Lexi Underwood. You can go ahead and stand up. And don't leave without your Mr. Emmett Brzezinski. Mr. Colin Limble. Griffin Matheny. And he is one of our true and faithful. I did want to recognize Mr. Andrew Allen. He got sick yesterday. He would be here with bells on, but he was not feeling well tonight. But I did want to recognize Alan Andrews. Hopefully he was watching us online there. So, all right, without any further ado, let's give it up. Chris, are you starting us off? All right, Mr. Chris Wilson.
Chris, will you wait right here? Yep. All right, I asked Chris to stick around because I wanted to just talk a little bit about him. Chris has been absolutely amazing. He is a tremendous, tremendous leader, and it's been an absolute joy getting to know you, to watch you encourage your fellow band members, to encourage. Chris was served as our drumline captain with the marching band. He's been a strong leader with the percussion ensemble. It's just been an absolute joy to watch him lead through example and also through encouragement, through positive encouragement. So Robert Bob Haas, Big Daddy Haas, as some people have referred to him, was the very first band director here at Orange High School. Every year we give an award to an outstanding senior who exhibits the qualities of leadership, musicianship, the ability to teach in others and to really lead others throughout. And that award is the Robert Haas Award. This year, I could not think of somebody more worthy of this honor, this award, than Christopher Wilson. So, Chris, I really appreciate it. There are two more top awards that a band director gives. One of those awards is a director's award. This award is given to a student who also exhibits those high qualities of leadership, high musicianship, going above and beyond that which is called for, and just being a great leader through example and through other leadership qualities. This year, for the Director's Award, I would like to recognize Mr. Colin O'Haggerty. And I did warn him that I was going to call him. Somebody peek in there and get Colin O'Haggerty out here.
Okay.
We will get it to you. Let's give it up for Mr. Colin O'Haggerty, specifically on the Director's Award.
Thank you. You've been a really good director.
All right, we've got two more awards, but it's time to play a little bit of music. If I can find it. So at this time, I would like to bring a few people up here. Jonathan Markle. Jonathan Markle has served as our band booster president for 2 years now. Is that correct, Jonathan? This was your first year? Okay. I know you served as in other capacities, but Jonathan was instrumental with really keeping things together through the transition between band directors. I didn't come in until late July and getting to know these people, and I just wanted to take a minute just to say to Jonathan, thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
So, in the midst of all of the pandemic and stuff like that, we've had a really great year with fundraising. It's not nearly close to the other years that we've had, but we have not had the expenses that we've had in some ways. So it's actually been really good, and I've been really impressed with the things that we've been able to accomplish this year. And I just wanted to personally thank Mr. Michael Haggerty. Come on up here, brother. Who has kind of spearheaded all of the different fundraising events, everything from selling mattresses to Deweys to everything, bandathons and all that other stuff. So, Mike, I just really appreciate everything that you do.
I'm not sure Kelly is here tonight, but Kelly Katie has been absolutely wonderful with helping to gather volunteers to help us do the things that we do all year long. Some of you guys got a call from Kelly earlier this week or last week asking you to help out with tonight, and I just wanted to publicly thank Kelly for all of her service this year. Michelle Dodson. Michelle is the secretary of our booster organization, and she, you know, any title means that you work a whole lot, and she's been absolutely great in the essentials of that, you know, taking notes here in meetings and everything, but, you know, she's always one of our first volunteers here. She was here serving pizza to the kids before the concert tonight, making sure that our band members were fed and watered. She even stopped and picked up some clothespins so that to help prevent stuff from going flying and everything. So, Michelle, thank you so much for everything that you've done. And last but definitely not least, Miss Jennifer Scarlett. Jennifer serves as our treasurer for the Band Booster account, so you know, she's our favorite person on the team, to be honest with you, because she's the one that lets us spend all that fundraising stuff that Mike was kind of spearheading there. So, but she's been absolutely wonderful. And again, going above and beyond just that role, but she's been here. She was helping Michelle with feeding the kids, making sure that we had all the supplies that they needed and all that other stuff. So, Jennifer, thank you so much for everything that you've done. Really appreciate it. So before they head out, every year, I'm assuming it's every year, except for last year, we missed last year, but there is a Band Booster Scholarship, and they actually, students apply for this scholarship, and it is, this year, I'm assuming that's how we've done it, but it was a blind application. The applications came to me, I crossed out the names and just sent them the answers to the questions that the kids answered. And they selected one person, and I'm absolutely thrilled because this happens to be one of my favorite band members. I have very, very many. I think there's about 90 or 100 of my favorites in the band. So. Jonathan, I'm going to turn it over to you, and we have a certificate, and Jennifer, I think you got money, right? I told you she was our favorite.
It has been an interesting year. The kids have put so much effort into this year. We had some great responses to the scholarship questionnaire. It was a hard decision, and but at the end of the day, we have selected one person that really exhibited through their answers everything that we were looking for to continue this scholarship opportunity. So with that, Ms. Harris.
Thank you so much.
And the last thing I'll say, thank you to all the parents who have participated in everything that we've done this year. Thank you for Mr. Noe. It's been an incredible year, but we've had our ups and downs. Thank you to the parents. Thank you, Mr. Noe. Thank you to the students. And thank you to these great people on the executive board.
Thank you.
There's also one more big kid, and I refer to all of these folks as big kids, that I'd like to just take a moment to thank, and that's John Garcia, who you see up here. So, John, wave to everybody. John has been our technology guru, and I just really appreciate it. He's been running the sound, running the video, running the live stream, running all that stuff. And John, I just really appreciate all that you've done this year. He helped us in the fall put together some really cool videos, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's give it one more time. And let's go ahead and give it to our executive board one last time. And as they are exiting, I do have one more award to give out. John Philip Souza they call him the King of Marches. That name actually comes because he wrote a ton of marches, but in the band world, we actually look up to him as being a leader. He is extreme. He was extremely influential. He is of Portuguese heritage and came to America. Well, his parents came to America, and he actually became the first leader of the President's Own Marine Corps band. Not the first leader. His father was. I'm screwing up the whole thing, but he was an amazing leader. Went on to lead his own band and just changed the world with the compositions that he made, and just showed people what band can be. Every year, bands across America honor their top student with the John Philip Sousa Award. And this year, I am very privileged to honor Ms. Lara Garcia with the John Philip Sousa Award.
There is a cool little desktop that comes with it.
So Lara, just what you see here is the all-district ensemble. We're missing a few because we were still rehearsing, but there was a ton of AP tests that were going on, and there were a lot of rehearsal conflicts. That's why at our April concert, there were 13 of them performed. There was a lot of conflicts with that, and some of them couldn't make it for this last performance. But I did want to kind of take a minute and recognize Lara because she was selected as All-State this year. So let's give it up for Lara. We're going to close out with a traditional piece. This is Nettleton. It's actually one of my favorite pieces. It's been the subject of countless compositions. You've heard it in classical music. One of my favorite composers and arrangers is Dwayne Milburn. He wrote a piece using this, which is my absolute favorite. This piece, we don't really know the origins of it. It showed up in a hymnal a couple hundred years ago. They kind of attribute it to the author or the publisher of that hymnal. We don't know exactly where it came from, but I'm sure you'll probably recognize the tune. It's one of the things, one of those tunes that has become iconic with Americana, I guess. So this is Nettleton.
Everybody?
Thank you guys so much for coming out this evening. I hope you enjoyed the performance. Let's give all the kids a big round of applause. And if you like what you saw, maybe you can help move some chairs back to the band room. Just saying, if you want to help out, we can definitely use it. Thank you guys so much. You have a blessed evening. Have a great summer, and you guys enjoy this weekend.
It's a long weekend. That's why I was saying that. Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, bravo. Very nice.